What's going on, everybody? Gabriel here, and long time no see. So today I'm gonna be doing something that I didn't really want to do, or I wished I would never have to do, but here we are doing it. So I know I haven't posted in a while, but I think I finally have some content that I can post consistently with, and maybe might be helpful, or I'm just documenting what I'm doing. So essentially we're gonna get down to it. As you guys know, this is my 2016 Subaru BRZ. I bought it brand new in 2016. I'm the only owner. It's paid off. I love it and everything, but it hasn't been driving. Well, it's actually been sitting since November of 2022, and we are in August of 2023, actually September. So it's almost been a year since it's been sitting. And yeah, as you guys can see, I'm gonna walk around real quick, but you know, it's got cat paws and writing on it. The rotors are all rusted out from water, and it's just overall dirty. So if you guys guessed it, I think the engine blew up. Now I say I think because the car won't start, and there is a chunk of the engine. So I'm 100%, like I'm like 90% sure that the engine is blown up. It's got a hole in it somewhere, but I'm gonna confirm today 100%. Now it took me a while to save up money to be able to rebuild it, and I finally have money to build it. So pretty much is rebuild my engine. And quick story, pretty much I was driving, I heard a big old boom. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning around Thanksgiving, and I mean, I was out and I was headed home. I heard a giant boom and car just died on me. So I thought maybe, you know, I don't know what I was thinking at the time, and I don't know. I kind of just put gas, or I was actually super low on gas at the time, so I thought the boom was just like something I hit in the road and my car died because of the gas thing. But it just never started after that, even after I put fresh gas the next day. And then I saw a piece of the block on the side, so I was like, damn, the engine's blown. So we're gonna confirm today 100%. I'm gonna remove the intake manifold, as I said, and yeah, so the car only has not even 95,000 miles. And again, I'm the original owner. I've tracked the car a few times. So for the engine to barely be at the point where it blew up at 95,000 miles, I'm a little like surprised, just because the way that I drive it and the things that I've done with it. But I mean, that's the name of the game with cars. And you know, obviously I could just swap something in. I already know I'm gonna get comments, oh, just K-swap it, just LS swap 2J. No. The biggest thing on those is cost. So I would love a K-swap in here, but just the kit alone is 10K. The engine is like 700, and then you know, everything you need to do to, you know, refresh it or rebuild it. So you're looking close to, like, I want to say probably like 2,500 for the engine, like a rebuild or something, probably less, but we'll say like 2,500, and then 10,000. So you're looking at almost 12,500 to swap. I mean, you can buy a more fun car for that price, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the intake manifold off, and I mean, there's tons of videos, but I'll just bring you along once I get to that point. Alright, so I just got the intake off and the throttle body, and one thing I noticed is, if you look in there, that's not a good sign. That is chunks of block, oil, and coolant, because the coolant is blue and it's been losing the color over time just sitting there, but that's oil for sure. If my hand will focus on it, it's pretty deep. I found a piece of block. Yep, you can see here, that's coolant and oil mixed. So again, not a good sign. And another thing I wanted to note here, when I took off the throttle body, it was kind of oily, and then I go in here and it's got a, oh, I found another shard and oil all up in the intake. So maybe there's oil in, there's a hole in the intake as well. If that's the case, I'm gonna need a new intake manifold, which kind of sucks. But if I want to OEM one, they're relatively cheap, or I can try to just get a the 17 performance package red one for a nicer look. But I'm gonna continue on because I'm super curious now. So yeah. Alright, so after some struggling, got the intake manifold off, and there's a lot of oil in here, like a lot. But here is the verdict, if I need an engine or not. I need an engine. That there is the crank. So it looks like the rod bearings or whatever spun a rod and created a giant hole. That's the flywheel. There's a cover supposed to be here, but it always gets lost. But that there is the crank. And if you could see the coolant crossover, there's the coolant crossover tube. This thing is broken in half, so looks like maybe a rod went through or tried to go through. This blocked it and just broke in half. This is cast aluminum or whatever. So it so yeah, it definitely broke the crossover tube, which I guess I need to add to the list as well. So that's crazy. That's literally just held in by pressure. I think it's got like O-rings, but you can see it's cracked over here. So definitely split and went bye-bye. You can see all the oil and the coolant mixed in right here. And you can see the bearing right there. I can't move, but you can see like the rod right there just obliterated, snapped. So yeah, verdict is I need a short block. Don't know if the heads are good. I want to go ahead and get them checked, but I don't know where to go. I asked on Facebook group to see where I can get that done at. So yeah, those are done. The block is done. So yeah, that's the verdict, everybody. So wow, I can't believe, well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. So my next step now is to obviously get a short block from the dealer. I have a giant price sheet, which is here, and it shows, as you can see, it showed all the pricing, the parts, and that's like from the local dealership that I normally like buy stuff from. So yeah, I added some extra stuff. If y'all read it, I added some extra stuff in there to for the future, such as a baffled oil pan and a oil cooler as well. So pretty much I'm just gonna get parts on order, and pretty much we're doing an OEM rebuild on this car. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna have more content coming soon. I'm sweaty. It's like 98 degrees out here and humid as hell. But yeah, with that being said, I mean, that's it for now. That's where the BRZ has been for the past, what, like the past 10 months. So hopefully another month I'll have it running. And yeah, just kind of gonna go from there. I'm gonna go ahead and just dismantle some of the other stuff, belts and stuff. That way it'll be easier to pull out of the car. But yeah, with that being said, I mean, thank you guys for watching and following along, and hopefully in the future I'll have more content. Obviously I have some BRZ content that I can post now. It's not great content as far as like what the news is, but you know, it's stuff that I can film to. Yeah, with that being said, you know, go ahead and subscribe for now and check out some of my other socials. I'll post like short clips here and there of real time because it's easier and I don't have to edit it. So yeah, thank you guys, and I hope to make a video soon again about updates and stuff. So go from there.